1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Diamonds in the sunset, now your time has come. A pretty yellow bird fly away.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday. Not a bad-looking Monday. There's a 40% chance of rain, but gosh, right now it doesn't look like it's going to rain at all. You know, it's always amazing to me how when there's a need, there's always going to be somebody who figures out a way to take care of that need. And, Don Nottingham and Maria Roman have been champions for a long time. Even before they called themselves champions for champions, they were helping out special needs children in our community for as long as I've known them. That's how I know them. I don't know Don Nottingham as a football player. I know him as a guy from Champions for Champions. He is the chairman of the NFL Alumni Caring for Kids charity sporting clay fun shoot fundraising event. Robin, have you ever shot clay?
Yes, I have.
Yeah? Did he fall down?
Yes, I have.
And Maria Roman is the chairwoman, I guess you would say, of the NFL Alumni Caring for Kids charity sporting clay. Oh my, that's a long name. Fundraising event. And also joining them is Becky and Elaine Richter, and they got part of the event, I would think. So good morning to everybody. How are you all?
Wonderful. How about you?
Good to see you. That's a long name. So have you ever shot clay?
Me?
Yeah.
I've shot them a few times. I've shot a lot more trap than clay. So
what is the difference?
Well, the difference is with trap shoot, the clay targets are always going kind of away from you. With the sporting clays, you get a little more variation. They come from underneath you, over on top, right at you.
They come at you?
Yeah, they're more like real life hunting would be, because you're going to have the kind of shots you would take if you're in the forest hunting. Actually,
oh wow!
Game.
Are they really made out of clay?
Oh yeah, they're clay. They're absolute clay targets, and they're exactly the same ones they use for trap and skeet and everything else. But to me, the sporting clays gives you a lot more variations of shots. You have to be able to control your shotgun quicker. And
it's always a shotgun. It's
always a shotgun. Yes. The main gun that most people use is a 12 gauge, and they use fairly light loads, so it's not like a hunting round where you've got what we call high brass. But it's still, you shoot 100 times in a day, your shoulder will tell you you've been shooting.
Wow. Have you ever done this, Marie? Have you shot clay?
Once.
Oh, you did shoot clay once? Where were you? Where did you do it?
In Canada, way back in Canada.
Oh, way back in Canada. Are you from Canada?
Yes.
I didn't know that until the video a few weeks ago. You were traveling and.
Yeah, my family. I'm the only one they transported to South.
They transported.
No, but my family are all in Toronto.
So doesn't the shotgun have a big kickback? Don't you have to know how to do this?
Well, it's important that you seat the butt of the shotgun in your shoulder correctly, and a lot of people will wear a vest or a jacket that has an extra little pad on there.
Okay.
But generally, if you keep it nice and tight in your shoulder and are keeping the proper techniques for aiming and firing the gun, it's not like it's gonna knock you back 2 feet every time. This is not high-powered rifles by any means.
As a fundraiser, this sounds very original. I've never heard of anybody doing this as a fundraiser before.
Well, we've been doing it for about 8 years.
Really?
Down in Miami with myself.
Okay.
That's where I came up with the idea. My guys down there are allowing me to recreate one of our shoots here in Marion County with the idea that all the funds that we raise will be utilized here in Marion County.
That's awesome.
And now I'm proud of my cohorts and my other members of the NFL Alumni Association for allowing me to do this and backing me with it. It's a little different than most fundraisers. There's something that's just kind of nice when you get around a bunch of guys. You get to carry their long guns around, act like macho men, and all that kind of stuff. It's a very safe sport because the way you line up, it's not like you can have only one person should be ready to shoot at any given time. It's loud, and we watch that pretty close. But everybody should have ear protection and eye protection. And matter of fact, we're not allowed to shoot unless you have your are both of them protected.
So, I want to find out more about this, but let me say hello to Elaine first. Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning.
I felt like I knew you when I first saw you. So,
Yeah.
do you feel like you know me?
Yes.
So somewhere along the way, maybe we crossed paths, right?
Yes, I've done a few fundraisers and stuff, so.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I just talk a little more. That's New York. Is that a New York accent?
Yes, it is.
That's where I know you're from. New York is such a small place.
Right. I mean, you know everybody.
I must have bumped into you. Yeah, one time. So tell me about your role in this. Are you a clay shooter?
Oh, not at all.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it though?
No.
No. Why not?
I've never shot a gun.
Me either. I've never shot a gun either.
And besides, I don't know Clay, so I really don't want to shoot him.
That's my joke.
Sorry.
That's funny. But you're involved with this?
Yes, we're involved Friday night. There is a dinner for the clay shooters and guests. And we're part of Champions for Champions dance class.
Uh-huh.
And they will be performing at the dinner on Friday night.
I'm trying to even pick your accent even better than New York. It's Long Island, right?
Long Island and New Jersey.
And Jersey. Okay, all right. Becky, how are you?
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Are you a clay shooter? No? Can you pull that microphone a little? Just aim it at you. No, but the one, Elaine, just that. Yeah, that one. There you go, because she's facing that one. There you go. So you've never shot clay?
Never.
Do you know clay?
No. And I don't want to.
Just going to keep using this joke. So do you go to school here in Ocala?
I used to up in Jersey, but not down here.
Oh, you've got the Jersey. Yeah, you've got the northern accent too, don't you? Yeah. Did you know you had that accent? Does anybody know they have an accent?
I keep getting told that.
How long ago did you move here?
7 years ago.
7 years ago. See, Don? It doesn't go away. Where'd you grow up, Don? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in northeastern Ohio, about 40 miles outside of Cleveland, a little town called Ravenna. Nice little town. Its terrain's a lot like around here in Ocala, a lot of rolling hills and trees, and except there were not quite as many horses up there as there are here.
Do you know when we first started doing the golf tournaments as a fundraiser, everybody jumped on board, and the next thing you know, everybody's doing a golf tournament. So you had golf tournaments left and right? And they're very successful, but it seems to me that every time you turn around, there's another golf tournament. So just going back to what we were saying before, this is the first clay shoot that I've heard of, at least in our community. So I think something fresh is going to get a lot of attention.
Well, it's something a little different. It's quite a bit. It's a different a whole bunch of people that do it. I mean, there are people that are into sporting clays and trap and skeet shooting. That I mean, frankly, they spend as much money on their guns as I do on my car.
Really?
So I mean, they can really be involved, and there are some awesome shooters in this area. So my idea is that we like to do things to have fun. But Becky down
fun,
there,
yeah,
Andy, you
yeah.
were just speaking to, is the reason that we do this, and we don't ever want to lose sight of the
That's
fact
right,
that
absolutely, yes.
we like to come out and do things so we can have fun. I'm going to have 8 to 10 past football players that I played with and against, and
oh my gosh,
we're going to come up here, and the stories are pretty good, and they just shaking hands and moving through, and you have an opportunity for some pictures if you'd like to do that. But the bottom line is, we want to have fun while we're doing it. But the bottom line is, we're asking people to come out and support us, so we can make money, so I can give it to Maria, and she can then pass it through to Becky and the hundreds and hundreds of special needs people that we need to take care of in this county.
Yeah. Well, do we have any dollar amounts, Maria? How much is needed? Like, what's your goal? Maybe just that's a better way to ask the question.
Well, our goal is actually to have what you call all-in-one shopping, for special needs. So our goal is to have a center that we could do all our, activities safely.
Yeah.
Because right now we're kind of floating around different places, to do all our programs. And speaking of the first, we're doing the first public speaking with Toastmasters in the whole Florida.
That's this coming Friday?
Well, no, public speaking, meaning the
okay.
Toastmasters.
Okay, okay.
That's one of the first program we started.
Okay.
For champions, and and then the ballroom dancing. That's the first two in Marion County.
You both have been doing this for so long, and the organization you were with before this, I don't know if you want me to mention their name or not, but it's a well-known organization,
right.
But the money didn't stay local. So you had to come up with a way to keep it local.
Well, there's some money that stayed local, but a lot of times, it goes,
But that's why you started this Champions for Champions.
Well, basically, this has been our plan way back, before when some of our members of the fundraising team felt like, we should do more for our county. So,
The one thing I want to say about this idea, the whole clay shooting thing, is this. Whenever there was a golf tournament, the non-golfers like me, it kind of gave us license, because you don't, and as a non-golfer, I don't want to feel like I'm going to mess up and everybody's going to make fun, or I'm going to hold up the game or whatever. But a golf tournament, you say, okay, it's for fun. We're going to go out, and maybe I'm going to be the worst golfer on the course, but nobody cares, right? The same thing with this. I've never gone what do you call it now?
Well, it's called sporting clay.
Sporting clay.
It's not just a single type of shooting.
So I've never done it, but like you point out, some people really are good at this.
I'll give you an example. Last year, the basketball coach from the college here came out. His name is Tim Ryan. Never had a shotgun in his hand in his life. And he had so much fun that he's buying shotgun, and he'll be back this year.
Oh, really?
And the idea is there'll be plenty of veteran guys that know how to shoot, and ladies that know how to shoot there that will be happy to just, like I say, a little coaching,
right.
a little tipping,
right.
and we can guarantee you don't have to have experience to come out and shoot these things. But there's something different about it, because it winds up being you against a little piece of clay flying through the air.
Yeah.
And to me, I like competition. I'm not good. I hit about 1 out of every 2, so that tells you.
Wow, that's pretty good.
No, that's not very good.
That's not good?
No. Usually 100% is considered good. 50% is not so hot. But I still enjoy doing it.
I would hit 1. I'd be happy with just 1. How many times do you get to shoot?
Well, I try to get out, but it's difficult for me to get out and shoot, so I haven't shot in several months.
No, but I mean at the event, how many times?
At the event, everybody's going to get to shoot 100 shots.
100 times?
Yeah, they can shoot, they're shooting 25 shot packages, one of trap, which to me is the easiest one to shoot, and one of skeet. Or you have the option of doing 2 trap if you want, because we have a lot more trap stations than we have skeet stations. And then you shoot one that's called 5 stand, and that's the fun one, because they come from underneath you, they come over from behind you, they come from beside you. And
my goodness!
You know where they're coming from, but you still gotta hunt them down and shoot them.
And where are you doing this? Where are you going to?
We're doing this at Robinson Ranch, which is located actually in Ingles. It's the closest place around here that has a really fine program. But the address for that is it's 19730 Southeast 127th Terrace.
Near on the way to Yankeetown,
yes,
right? Okay,
yes,
gotcha. Right.
But we've got maps, we've got ways you can get there, and everybody that I know that's used their little mapping features in their cars and their phones and everything have had no problem finding it. We'll have signs up all day also, because this is rural. I mean, this is like getting out in the country a little bit. It's a beautiful place. It's laid out very nicely. The owner, Tom, has done a fantastic job for us, and it'll be closed down. We'll be the only ones really working that day, so there'll be a lot of room. But everybody that shoots, we still got a few spots left. We're gonna tie it off at 100 shooters. But we've probably got room for like a team or a team and a half. So
wow.
Even if somebody's an individual shooter wants to come out, we can find a place to put them in, a nice team, and then make sure they have fun while they're doing it. But everybody that shoots will get a nice little breakfast that'll be coffee and basically either donuts or cakes or whatever we make. Everybody that shoots will also get a package that's probably worth, I guess, probably $100. You're going to get a really nice NFL alumni logo rainbowed cap. You're going to get a really nice wicking golf shirt that's kind of like more tan. It's not the typical golf collars. That'll also have the NFL alumni logo on it. Everybody will get lunch afterwards, which we're taking care of. We also, Friday evening is if you're not a shooter and you don't want to try to find Robinson Ranch.
Right.
We've got some spots open on our Friday evening. It's kind of a meet and greet. I'm going to have all my guys that are going to be in town. I got right now I got 12 guys on the list that played all over the NFL.
Wow.
Although I haven't found a Patriot for Becky yet, but I'm working on one. But with Friday evening, we're going to have a thing at the Medical Health Center here in town, and we're going to sell basically 100 tickets. 50 sets of tickets is what we want to sell. We probably got about, I guess, 2/3 of those sold right now. But that's going to be an opportunity to meet a bunch of NFL players. It's going to be kind of an unveiling of what Champions for Champions is all about. You're going to see a short program that's going to give you an idea of what we're raising this money for, so that Maria and her clan of go-getters can add something back.
Clan of go-getters?
Oh, it's a clan.
I like that.
These volunteers that work in this program and these programs that we're doing, they're just they never run out of energy. They never run out of resolve. And that's bigger reason we're doing this is there's so much more than just the sports side of special needs. We've got life skills. With the Gavel Club that they're doing, I can see a difference in the Olympians, the old Olympians that are now at Gavel. What I'm talking, their confidence level has gone up. They can speak. And
that's awesome.
Usually they're shy because they've always been shy. And Maria's ideas, which I get fired up about this. She wants to include everybody, and that's what it comes down to. We're not this and that and that. Everything has to go. And I believe that with the funds that we raise here, we are going to make Marion County and the surrounding areas better.
Wow, good for you. You've already made it better, Don. You guys are outstanding. It's so wonderful what you do. I want to make sure that the listeners know how they can help, and I want to specifically ask how we can help. Before we take a little break, Elaine, a real quick question. What is on your wish list? What do you hope for, like in the next year for Becky or for the organization?
More activities. We come from a place in Jersey, she could have been busy every day of the week. She does ride, she does bowl, she swims. She's a Gavalier on her way to becoming a Toastmaster. She is a member of the dance program.
You can dance?
Yes.
Wow.
She is awesome.
She can.
Wait a minute!
Dance.
I think you posted a video of her dancing.
I've always,
I saw you on YouTube. You were dancing on YouTube, weren't you?
Correct. Well,
yes.
Yes.
What was the name of that song?
You Raise Me Up.
That's right.
Josh Groban.
That's right. Yeah, Josh. You like Josh Groban?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why anybody else sings.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Nobody else should sing now that he's around. Right.
You got that right.
All right, we'll take a little break, and there's a way that we can help, and it sounds like it's going to be fun as well. I've never done this. Shooting clay, flying in the air. It just sounds like fun. All right, we'll be right back.
You're going to love your new windows and the immediate energy savings when you work with Renewal by Anderson. You'll experience legendary quality installation. Visit renewalbyanderson.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, save 20% on every window and door, plus 20% off installation. No money down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyanderson.com. renewalbyanderson.com. Offer ends April 30th. License CGC 1524135.
The NFL alumni is sponsoring a Clays for Kids, a sporting event to benefit the Marion County Children's Charity. The event will take place at the Robinson Ranch in Inglis, Florida on Saturday, April 8th. Call 427-0950 for detailed information. The NFL alumni will provide gift bags, breakfast, lunch, prizes, and drawings throughout the day. Call 427-0950 for detailed information on the Clay for Kids sporting event, hosted by the NFL alumni.
The boom is back. The largest air show in the South is returning to the skies of Lakeland for Sun and Fun 2017, April 4th through 9th. Don't miss out as the U.S. Navy Blue Angels make their return. Witness aerial acrobatics and high-powered performances by some of the world's most incredible aerialists. Walk among historic warbirds on the flight line and explore vintage aircraft in today's modern military fighters, including the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Thunderbolt II Joint Strike Fighter. Great times are waiting that you will not want to miss, including air shows daily. Plus, don't forget to take advantage of the Florida Resident Weekend Special, Saturday, April 8th and Sunday, April 9th. Enjoy 3 shows for the price of 1. View the night air show, including acrobatic flyers, a firework display, and return Sunday for an additional show for free. Make plans now to bring the whole family and feel the boom of Sun and Fun. For ticket information and showtimes, visit us at flysnf.org.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
66% of couples say watching TV together has strengthened their relationship, and 1 in 3 single millennials say they've chosen not to date somebody because of their TV viewing preferences. When your dog is trying to make himself as small as possible, he's trying to disappear because he's uncomfortable. Talking on the phone hands-free while driving is just as distracting and dangerous as using a handheld phone.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
All right, my gosh, so much to tell you in such a little bit of time. In the studio right now, we are talking about it. The NFL alumni is sponsoring a Clays for Kids sporting event to benefit Marion County's children's charity. And to talk to us about this, of course, Don Nottingham is here, Maria Roman is here, Elaine Richter and her daughter Becky are here. And this is an event happening on April 8th over in Inglis, and it's at Robinson Ranch. I think it's $75 a person. Am I right?
We're after the first of the month now, so if they check in at the door, it will be $100.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you the entry fee does include the 12-gauge shotgun shells.
I was hoping the gun would be there too. Yeah.
Well, we won't have a couple of guns that'll be available.
We have to bring our own gun?
Usually, we'd want you to bring your own gun because you know what you're shooting. But if you don't have one, we'll have some guns that we can make available for you.
You mentioned something about the competition
last year we did a little shootout. We're just old football players, so we like to have a fight out. So we're probably going to wind up having a little shootout at the end of the match. We got Billy Woods and the Marion County Sheriff's Department's coming. We got the Ocala Police Department's coming. We've got the Dunellen Police Department's coming. We've got the Young Guns from FFA. They're coming. They're sponsored by one of our
those guys will be very good at this.
Yeah, and the whole idea is we'll have a little 5-shot. And the NFL alumni team, we'll have a little 5-shot little shootout at the end so everybody can yell and scream at their favorite shooter. And we're going to see if we can figure things out.
So is it a spectator event as well?
Yeah, this will be pretty much after it's over, and it'll just be just designed for bragging rights for who gets to take home the cup this year.
Okay, so let's see. Contact information. What are the important dates? April 8th is obviously an important date. Anything?
And April 7th, Friday. That's our unveiling, and also hosting the NFL guest and our sponsors, and. We are opening it to public as well. If they want to purchase $25 tickets, which Longhorn Steakhouse is catering.
Okay.
So for $25, you can't go wrong
with that. Can't beat that, yeah. So what do we do? Do we call you? Do we?
Yes, they could call 352-462-0380.
Okay.
And, we also have our tickets at... Youngvo at Silver Springs Boulevard. I don't have the address, but it's right next to Paramore Music.
Oh, okay. Everybody knows where that is. Okay. Well, it sounds like a really fun event. It's an exciting event. I wouldn't have a rifle. I mean, what do you call it? A shotgun. I wouldn't have a shotgun, so
we'll have a couple for our special people.
Well, thank you all for coming in, and I love what you do. I love you guys. I love keeping up with you on Facebook, and Elaine and Becky, thank you for coming in. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're glad we were here.
Becky, you got to dance next time. Okay?
Okay.
She's ready for that anytime.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for what you do. We'll continue to promote this. We will take a break and be right back. Call us if you need any of that information repeated over the phone. We'll be glad to do that. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.